the pleasant part of Thursdays is that they're not Wednesday mornings. And the reason I'm happy with that is there is a much more calm nature to the Ely City Council meetings that we cover. And Mayor Nathan Robertson has got to be happy that things are a little calmer than they have been in the past. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. How are you?
I am better than I deserve. That's the great part of the day. You have had some people questioning a couple of things that have been going on. Let's start off with this whole, with redevelopment, which is something that I understand we need to make it possible for our homes to be better here. We have a number of homes that are absolutely uninhabitable. We have a number of homes that absolutely look horrible. And the redevelopment hopefully will help to make the community more attractive and to expand our housing capabilities. Am I close?
Yeah. No, you're right on the money there. The whole objective with the redevelopment area is that you can take some of those property taxes that are paid in that area, and instead of having it go, to the county, to the state, and then funnel back through whatever, it kind of goes directly back to a redevelopment agency to be invested in that area specifically, with the whole objective that you redevelop.
And you've kind
help
of
everybody's property values.
Tighten the regulations a little bit so that it's not something that can be horribly exploited by just a few.
Right. The council has been very forward-thinking and trying to figure out how to get these funds working. In our community, in larger communities, there's these kind of redevelopment agencies generate a lot more funds. Here, not so much. It's been around for about 15, 20 years. There may be about $700,000 in the account. And they're trying to figure out how to get that out in the best way possible to these redevelopment areas in the city. And so they took a stab at it. They saw some issues. They took another stab at it, have been kind of tweaking those programs and grant programs. But if you live in one of the 5 redevelopment areas in the city of Ely and are looking to improve your property, please make sure you go down to the city and see what programs are available there and what grants you could get to help you do that.
One of the things that has been talked about, and I have pounded the drum here for it, is tourism. And one of the things that tourism can do, and one of the things that people don't even really think about, is that particularly in rural Nevada, there is interest in historic preservation. And that is something that the city has kind of taken the bull by the horns on and working to create a historic preservation committee.
Yeah, and the impetus for this was there are some grant programs nationally and at the state level that require you to have this preservation commission in order to apply for the grants. And so we saw that and said, okay, well, let's get ahead of the curve here and get that enacted so that we can be eligible to apply for these grants for projects throughout the city. So,
one of the things when I would do my travels to the Philippines, there were these areas of that nation that are all very, very historic, and they have been preserved, 1,000-year-old locations, and they attract a lot of tourism. And I don't know that we have any 1,000-year. We have a few 100-year-old places, and some of them are actually above ground, not the sewer system. So I got to laugh when somebody posted pictures of some of those wire-wrapped wooden pipes that they pulled up, and they said, "Well, what is this?" No, that's what they used in the 1900s.
Yep.
And
it's I've spent some time going through old city council meeting minutes from the 19-teens, and there was a lot of talk about sewer issues back then. A lot of people who
not unlike today.
Yeah, not unlike today. Nothing's changed much.
They'll never get there. The Revolving Loan program. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was this not a COVID era thing that was trying to help businesses get through COVID times, or was it prior to that?
It actually predates the pandemic by quite a bit. The last time the city made a very large loan out of the Revolving Loan Fund was actually to get, maybe some of you remember, the VNS Variety Store started.
Oh, yes.
Which predates Cow Ranch, which predates Shopco, which is predated by VNS Variety.
Used to be Safeway.
What used to be Safeway or Gorman's or IGA, or depending on how long you've been here, any number of things. But it actually came about because we got a grant or a contribution from some outside entity that said, hey, if the city wants to do revolving loan funds, we'll give you this money, but that's what you have to use it for. And so it's been there, and they've used it. We did use it during the pandemic some for small loans, and we've used it for various things over the years like that.
But it is a program, and now you're going to try to team with the Nevada Rural Development Corporation. They are good people, and they kind of know what they're doing.
Yeah, the council this last round kind of realized that maybe they didn't possess the expertise to be making loans, and maybe they should look into partnering with someone who does, like RNDC, and we're really fortunate to have them in our community. They do a lot of good for the business community here.
Deer and trucks, and that has been a big issue. I was out this morning, 6 o'clock, doing my round for gas prices, which we've had a couple of drops again today. But when I was leaving here and going through downtown, heading to downtown, saw a dozen deer. And while that's part of the beauty of the neighborhood, not everybody is aware of it, not everybody is familiar. That's an issue that the city's trying to address.
Well, and the mayor has his own feelings about the forest rats that come and eat my flowers. But yes, we want to make sure that people are safe, and trying to get some signage out and make sure people are aware that there are quite a few deer in the neighborhood. And
we'd be aware of that. So hopefully we will not have quite as many of those on the blotter report. Mayor Nathan Robertson, City of Ely, and we are out of time. But we will have Todd Starnes up at the top at 9:05. We will also have Bill O'Reilly up next, and the latest on the president's trip to Britain. We're back tomorrow morning at 8:05. Do not be late without a note from home. Good morning to you.
Now just go away.